Alright guys, welcome to QuikCodes. Today I just want to go over a very important yet small detail or practice that you want to have every time you're working with network devices. Okay, so earlier this weekend I was trying to set up this firewall, right? Okay, it's Meraki MX68. Alright, as you see, it's still off right now. I have to do some configuration work because I ended up running across the issue where the motor router, is using the coaxial cable for internet access to the ISP. And this particular device right here uses an Ethernet port. So I have to make adjustments and change the stack. But more so, while I was going through the process and troubleshooting and trying to figure out what was going on, guess what? The internet went out in the whole building. So I spent almost 10 hours burning through my Saturday trying to figure out what was going on. So I'm looking, I'm over here searching, I'm troubleshooting, I'm going in and out of management consoles, I'm reversing my actions, going to recovery plans and etc. And all along I end up finding out that, because as you see, a lot of these ports aren't even being utilized. But you have this router, which is going to a switch, which is also leading all the way to a room that has more switches, okay? So what I kept seeing is the actual computers or the workstations throughout the building were recognizing that there's an Ethernet plugged in, but they couldn't be assigned IP addresses. And usually that's from either bad wiring or the DHCP is down. Okay, that's usually the case. The DHCP server is down. Okay, so I'm doing the IP release and flushing and all this and etc. And come to find out, it's something as simple as it wasn't plugged in all the way. Okay, the plug that's leading to the switch in the other building, because this is a switch. You have the router sitting on top of the switch, which is also being fed to another switch, was not plugged in all the way. And you can tell, you see how easily it comes out. Whoever that was here before me did a terrible job. Okay, it's broken, and that's the reason why the other systems weren't getting an IP address, why they weren't communicating with the router so they can have internet access, so they can be able to be recognized and etc. in the system.